Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian fishing for float fishing journey. Today, back over at Old Burg, and I'm going to try bream fishing. I want to try a different ground bait recipe. We're going to take the standard bream recipe, which is pearl barley, millet porridge, and maggots. We're going to add peas to it. I've talked to some folks, and they've been having some good luck with that recently. So we'll slap together. Now, I was hoping to get better than 5 of 10. There's a 9 of 10. That'll work. That'll work to at least get us started. So we'll put that in here. And we'll cast it out. We're back over here at 5232. I've got an 11 clip on these. I do need to change the quiver tip next time. On rod 2. And I know it looks weird. I put rod 2 and 3 down. And then here's rod 1. Going back to the walrus stick, we'll see what we can do with it. On rods 2 and 3, I've got size 1 hooks. On the walrus stick right now, I have a size 4 hook. I think that's about all you need to know. Between episodes, I did grab enough stuff to make 10 sets of that ground bait, so one of the downsides is you can only save so many, so I always have to come back in here and remake the name. It does save the ingredients, so that's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A little bit early, so I'm okay with spending the time to get this done now. And there's 10. Yes, I should say I do have the float rod at 2.25 meters for the depth. I was going to say, that did not look like a bream. Well, that's because it was a crucian. Alright, 3's being weird. I'm going to recast it. Which unfortunately wastes a piece of ground bait, but I'm okay with that. There's a bream. Not a good one, but there's a bream. What is going on with rod 3? Seems like it doesn't stay on the bottom of the water. I may end up cutting out in the morning and then coming back for another night. I've got something I may have to do here in a little bit. So we'll kind of play it a little bit by ear there. So just a heads up in case that does happen. Too early. Tiny, tiny bream. Go ahead and turn the flashlight on so I don't forget. Small bream. Too late. Too early, probably, honestly. At least get this bream in. Could be a decent one by the looks of it. I was an eyed. 1.2 kilo eyed. Not what I expected to catch right there. I do have cottage cheese dough on all the rods as well. I don't know if I said that or not. It is Sunday evening, so you will not see weekly records in chat. You may see water body and global records in chat. Again, they did reset the records in 2023, and it's January 8th, so it's still very, very early in the year. Not a bad bream there. I like how all three rods went off at the same time, too. Another 1 kilo. This is going to be a take a step back fish. 1.667. .4. Change the quiver tip at least to the medium one. It's weird that 30 still keeps going loose. I don't know why. I will say there will probably be a downtime Monday night into Tuesday morning, US time. The New Year's Fair is supposed to end, so just be aware of that for those of you that do play. That's my guess. I haven't seen anything official, but since they needed a downtime to enable it, they will probably need a downtime to disable it. Ah, too early. That was my fault. 1.5. Oh, come on. That one could have been a catch. Tiny, tiny, tiny bream. Almost not worth keeping. Put the rod down, game. Ooh, just got it. This is a good one, too. $1.732 on telly. Not bad. Actually curious. I want to go telly stick. Weekly again because I can't keep that memorized. I hate that. Where you've got a couple of the top few. And that's probably going to help that cause too. $1.5. 1.09. This is a good one. I don't think it's a trophy, but I think it's around 3 kilos. $3.2, not bad. $1.1 on telly. Crappy common. $1.228. $2.218 on telly. Not bad. Probably be about 1.5 kilos would be my guess here. Or less. $2.237, not bad again. Non-marker. Alright, I gotta step away for just 1 second. I'm gonna take the float rod out just to minimize the chance of breaking it, but I will be right back. You won't miss anything. I'll leave y'all watching the rods for me. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Had spilled a drink and wanted to go get something to clean it up quickly. .8 for one. There might be something on the other bottom rod as well. There is. Thought I had heard both of them. I've got a wireless headset on, so I was able to still listen in while I wasn't at the computer. Go ahead and get this rod back out. We got 31 fish in 29.5 minutes. Not all that time was fishing either, because some of that was ground bait making. And we started a little bit early today too, so I'm pretty happy with the results so far. We'll see what the weather does. If it keeps raining, I may stay here. If it doesn't, I may step away and go take care of something and then come back and bream fish the night. A little bit in the, I just want to do something different than I have been doing. That's why bream fishing's coming back. B, I kind of want to get a trophy if I can. And C, we need silver. We need a lot of silver. Bream fishing should help out with that. Got it. Non-marker on telly. I'm wrong, bud. Thought I was pressing R and I was pressing 4. But I probably needed to drink tea anyway, so I'm okay with that. 1 kilo, just barely a marker. Haven't seen a trophy in chat either yet. Been kind of keeping an eye on that. A couple people getting close. And speaking of that, fishing flower gets a trophy. .4 is a trophy. Small marker bream there. One thing to keep in mind is I don't have skill points in anything for bottom fishing. At least I don't think I do. So that will hurt our chances of getting a trophy that way. Well, not hurt, but you can help yourself getting trophies by having skills points. You look at the skill points and it says control of fish. That gives you a better chance of catching trophies. Non-marker on telly, tiny one. This is either a huge bream or a common carp. It's feeling like a bream. It feels like it's wearing out. The common probably wouldn't be wearing out yet. I may have spoken too soon there. Keep in mind, this is only a 5.4 kilo reel, and it's already, I want to say it was 10-15% worn, so it's really only a 5 or less. So a trophy bream is basically at the capacity of it. Although I'm not sure this is bream. Oh. The reason I'm down here is there's a bridge right there if I need to chase this further on foot. That is definitely not a bream. Believe that's a black carp, which I'm okay with as well. And I gotta go check on what that. I don't know why my dog just yelped. You probably heard that. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Go check on him real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause it. All right, everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything's okay with the dog. No problems there. It has been about an hour. I just kept an eye on him, made sure everything was okay. I think he just stepped on a bag and scared himself when he slipped. Then I made myself some dinner as well too. But just cast out the float rod and pulled in a nice tinge. So I have not sold anything. I did get a small sleeper as soon as I cast the rod out. It is still a little bit early, for bream fishing, I've been watching chat. I've been logged in here probably about 5 minutes. Uh, maybe a little bit less since I walked over here. So was waiting for a little bit later to start bream fishing, but wanted to throw out the bottom rod. And then when I hooked into that tench, I figured you'd want to see that. And I got to say, water body record for that tench on telly. Which again, I know I mentioned earlier that in 2023 they reset all the records, and it is January 8th, so still very, very early. I'm actually curious though. Telescopic, so that is water body inch. It's going to be regional. Yeah, second place, and it's weird to see that on cottage cheese though, but it is what it is there. So I'll fish for a little bit longer here, and then we'll see. We'll see. May go through the night, may cut out a little bit early as well. And I'll miss a fish. I guess I'll go ahead and cast out bottom rods as well. Close enough to time. Usually about 2200 is bream time. Not seeing a lot of breams. There was a decent one right when I first got over here. It was 3.9, I think it was. 3.7. Nice fish. Let's go ahead and go to a size 1 hook on this as well. I feel we can do that. Although that black carp we caught at the end of the earlier segment, a little scary for the telestick. I think that's going to be rare. Oh, black carp in general are rare here. Small bream, not even a marker. 1.5 basically. I'll take it. Yeah. Puppy's doing just fine. He's snoring over on the couch next to me. For those that have been watching me for a while, they know that my dog is basically my son. I'm single, I live alone, so when I heard him yelp, and I think you all probably heard him yelp too, it's not something he does. So wanted to just make sure he was okay, took him outside. He didn't even want me to look at his paws, so one time he had a problem with a paw. He let me look at his paws, so I think he just stepped on. I had a roll of dog poop bags that fell out of my pocket. I think he stepped on it and it rolled and scared him because they were unrolled when I got upstairs. He went outside, ran around like there was no problem at all. So not worried about it. So again, today's goal is let's make as much silver as we can. Let's uh get some more XP. I'm really aiming for 24 to 26 to be able to have 3 match rods. So we got a ways to go on the level front there and a ways to go on silver, especially if we want good match rods and good reels to go with them. So that's part of why I came over here to do some bream fishing is want some silver. And bream fishing can be good silver. I haven't done a lot of it. I haven't because it's usually a little bit far out to get for why is Rod 3 doing this? Seems like every time I first log in, Rod 3 just goes slack without a fish on it, although this time there was a fish on it. A lot of times they're 15, 20 meters from shore. And it's hard to get there with the telestick. I went a little bit small on my match rod or my bolo rod as well. So although the bolo rod can do exactly what we're doing with rod with the telestick. Kind of enjoy telestick fishing. So we'll play it by ear. If we get enough silver to be able to afford good match rods, good reels, good line for it between now and when of level, because if I remember correctly, I was looking recently at a level 24 to 26 is when the good match rods start unlocking. And I kind of want to go carp fishing with match rods. Plus, I don't think I think we've unlocked match, but not air pop up. So, kind of need to figure out how many points we need to put in. So 7, 10, 15. We got 6 right now. So, and really, I think spinning reel just is more, it's distance and accuracy. Which is important. Accuracy is distance, not as much. Additional distance. So, same thing with fishing with a match rod. That's not going to be a bream on telestick here. Like a crucian. That's what the tench did as well. It's pulled it straight down. Non-marker bream. .5 on telly. That's a good sound. Now, is this a bream or is this a common or black carp or grassy? Or I guess a tench since we just caught a tench. Feel like it may have just given up, which means makes me think bream. It's definitely a bream. Not a trophy, but it's going to be 3 kilos. 3.73. Oh, I saw the snow. I saw the weird flies in the water, and I couldn't tell what it is. When you zoom in, the snow actually starts rendering from the New Year's Fair. I don't know if it's going to show up on YouTube or not there, but there's snowflakes that are falling around the New Year's Fair, and only at a certain zoom level are they actually appearing. So one, I can see them above, I don't see them in the water. Two, I see them in the reflection and up around the tree. I saw it when I was pulling that bream in, wasn't sure what the heck that was. Thought there was a graphics glitch or my graphics card was overheating or something. I don't know. It was weird. Nice bream. We're at 56 minutes. Some of it was fishing at peak time. So still 52 fish, breaming, not bad. May go, I'll probably go a little bit longer than an hour today, but not too much. It's a little bit late. It's about 10 o'clock my time at night. And unfortunately, I do have an 8 a.m. phone call that I have to be on. Luckily, I just have to listen in. I don't actually have to participate much. At least I'm not expecting to have to participate much. of those, now that everyone's back, here's our strategy for 2023 in the first quarter. And also, since I'm kind of with a new group, I don't know a whole lot about what I'm supporting yet. So, and in that learning phase as well too. So looking forward to that. Trying to decide if there's going to be a fish on one or not. Doesn't feel like a bream. I'm actually going to just pull it out of the fish's mouth. $1.975. That's my 53rd fish. Actually, somewhat curious on how many markers versus non-markers I have. Ended up doing a little bit of an experiment there on my float account. Or this is my float account on my spin account earlier today, because I went a little bit long and had to sell all my non-markers. I was having a lot of fun. .287. I'll take it. We're right at an hour and 54 fish. Not bad. Bad at all. Granted, we've kind of done 2 peak times, so I'm not entirely surprised. You can catch bream all throughout the day, but usually about 2200 to about 9-10 a.m. is going to be the best time. You'll tend to get bigger ones during that time. This is a good one here. This is another 2 to 3 kilo. 2.335. Decent telly stick one, 1.6. 1.6 kilos. Voice is giving out on me because it's late. Barely a marker, 900 gram. Actually thought a marker was a kilo, so kind of surprised me that that was a marker. But I'm okay with that. And if you don't know what I mean by marker, it's this gray check. Some people call it flagged or tagged as well. This means they're of a certain size and worth little bit more silver. I think there's a fish on 2. There may be one on 3 as well. But I'm less confident there. One point cursed. Pick it up. There's not a fish on it. Put it down. Hey, there's a fish on it. Oh, it's tiny fish anyway. 320 gram bream. Almost should have thrown that one back. I don't think this is a bream over here on 1. Well, I'm not going to find out. That's a typical bream bite, though. It's that one. $1.335, not bad. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. That's 60 fish. I will take that. So I think we did get, let's see if we got a US black carp. Nope, nowhere even close. Here. Bream wise, overall, we didn't get a US. So far through the week, it is Sunday, so it's still very, very early Sunday. No US weekly record for us either there. We did, I'm kind of curious about the tench, just because that's somewhat of a rare fish. Overall weekly, no, here at Old Burg by itself. No, not even close. But telescopic wise, at Old Burg, we've got the number 2 tench since 2023 started. And did not get the telly stick one, and it's still very early on it in the week, but we've got the number 1 Old Burg, the number 2 Old Burg, and the number 5, or the number 1, 2, and 5 weekly record bream in the US on telestick. So not bad. Those might hold up through the week. They're not super big, but again, getting bream on telestick's not necessarily easy. Run into every tree possible on the way back. The only downside about fishing down there is it's a long run. And I am holding shift down, and it still takes quite a bit of time. And I always think the bridge is somewhere around here to get across to the city, and it's way up here. Nothing at the cafe, which is okay. I didn't even look before I got started or when I came back. The 60 fish, I'm gonna guess 220 silver. 230. Not too far off. But the black carp was the most, yeah. 12, yes, barely. 12.92 for the black carp. It's kind of a rare fish, and that's a small one. 3.73 kilo bream was 12.34. 3.2 was 11. That tench was 7. So not bad. And markers to non-markers, just out of curiosity, 47 markers to 13 non-markers. And the 47 markers are 228 silver. Either way, appreciate everyone watching. Thanks for a great 100 episodes. This is episode 100. Still have a long way to go. Still planning on making more episodes here, so appreciate everyone watching. Hope you all have a good one, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye now.